Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. No matter how many times I film, I'm going to be nervous each and every time. This is probably my fourth. Yeah, it's my fourth time filming. No, yeah. So welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about. I told you. Okay, so in the last video, I told you guys. It was a Q&A, or just like a get to know me video. And I mentioned that I was missing part of my finger. This one here, yes. And so I'm going to be talking about why I am missing part of this finger. And like, the whole story behind it, and all that. It's kind of a long story, and I think I can only make this video like 15 minutes long. So I'm gonna try to speed it up, but I've been talking way too much, so we're gonna see what we could do. I have my laptop right here because like I need to use it, but it's been dead for like 2 days, so I don't really know if that's gonna work. Okay, well, my laptop's dead. But okay, so basically it was in August of 2017. I think it was like August 26th. Yeah, okay, so it all started off as I woke up and I was just feeling like normal sick, like you wake up and like you feel sick, your head hurts, you feel like you have a cold, your body aches, it just felt like I was sick, but like a really bad sick. And I just thought like, oh, okay, maybe I'm just super duper sick because I haven't gotten sick in a while, because I really don't ever get sick. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just super sick because I haven't gotten sick in a while. So whatever, I just took regular medicine like you would. And so like towards the end of the day, it was really bad, and like it didn't feel like a normal sickness anymore. But yeah, so it just felt like a normal sickness to me throughout the whole day, except at the end, like it was like everybody noticed, like, wow, like you're a little too sick. Yeah, so my mom took me to the hospital, and like okay, so they couldn't even get me into the car. Like, it was so bad to where I was like barely able to walk. And so whatever, they got me in the car, then we went to the hospital. It was a struggle to get inside of the hospital because, like I said, I couldn't walk. And once we got there, like we literally could not stand, so they had to give me a wheelchair. And the doctors noticed, like, wow, you're super duper sick, because I was just like, I was out of it. I was really out of it. Like, the doctors noticed, everybody noticed. And then so as they were like checking me in and whatnot, I started to get these like spots on my body. Starting to look like a leopard. Just kidding, no. But I just started to get these spots on my body, and they were like, okay, like this isn't normal, obviously, because who just randomly starts getting spots on their body. So yeah, I started to get spots on my body, and then so they're like, wow. So they right away admitted me, and then I don't know if right away they knew or what, but it ended up being meningitis. So if you don't know what meningitis is, yeah, I don't really know the actual definition either, which is why I have my laptop right here to try to look it up, but my laptop is dead, so I can't really give you the definition, and I'm filming with my phone, so yeah, this kind of sucks. We're just gonna go with the flow. Basically, it's this illness that you get, and a lot of people, I don't really know, but I know it can affect your brain. It affects some people's brains, and then a lot of people start losing, they lose body parts from it, like arms, legs. I lost part of my finger, which I'm one of the very few lucky ones who not much happens to them. It didn't affect my brain, and I only lost part of my finger. Well, okay, I lost part of my finger and like part of like a toe or two. But yeah, but not like, it wasn't a major thing that happened to me. Like, trust me, people get it way worse. Like, I'm very lucky. But yeah, so sorry, meningitis. So right away they started treating me. I was in the ICU for, I want to say, a week and a half to 2 weeks. But altogether, in the hospital, I was there for about a month. And so while I was there, they were just treating me. Once I got out of the ICU, like, I didn't have the sickness anymore. Okay, so I'm sitting here editing the video, and I forgot to mention to you guys how I even got the sickness in the first place. So I don't really know, and they never really found out, but I guess the way you get the sickness is like it's airborne or something. So if somebody like coughs or sneezes into the air and you're like near them, you can get it. And it sucks because the person that gives you the illness, they don't have like any of the like effects. Like, they don't even look sick, or they don't even like, you know, like they're normal, but like if they sneeze or they cough, then you get it. And yeah, I don't know, it just kind of sucks. So literally it could have came from anybody. Like, I can't be like, oh well, I was around this person and they were really sick, so maybe I got it from them, because like you literally do not know. But yeah, so that's how I got it. Keep on watching. It was more, they were just kind of treating the side effects of what happened to me, which is those spots that I told you guys I was getting all over my body. They turned into like scabs, like cuts. They were like open wounds. And so I was like bleeding. I know it's like super scary and kind of gross, but I was like bleeding, and like, I don't know if you guys can see these scars on my hand, but those were all like the scabs, open wounds, and also my elbows. Yeah, both of my elbows. So yeah, I'm really lucky, because if these scabs would have continued to grow, I could have lost my arm. But, well, both of my arms. But luckily, they were able to figure out what was wrong with me and treat me right away. So yeah, so like I said, after the ICU, I went to a regular room, and they were just treating what, like the side effects of what happened to me, you know, like scabs and all that. And let me tell you, it is one of the most painful things that I have ever experienced, because like your body's like literally dying, like it's sucking the life out of you. No, but yeah, you're like legit dying. Like, I was dying to like the point where, like, you know those movies where they're like, oh, you guys should prepare yourselves because, you know, we don't know if blah 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 is gonna make it. Well, yeah, they had to tell that to my family, and I had to sign this paper. Yeah, I know, they made me sign a paper while I was like super duper out of it, but basically they were like, okay, like, you know, it's not looking too well, do you want to be put on life support or not? And then I forget what I chose. I think I put yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so like I had to sign a paper, and they just were like, yeah, you should prepare yourselves. It was really bad. But luckily, like I said, they were able to treat it right away and figure out what was wrong with me and treat it right away. And then, so yeah, so I was in the hospital, and the whole time I was in the hospital, I couldn't get up. It took me the longest time to be able to just sit up. Like, I was laying down the whole entire time. And so, because I was laying down the whole entire time, like, it was like a month that I was like laying, okay, not the whole month I was laying down, but like 3 weeks into that month that I was there, I was just laying down. And then like towards my last week, I was finally like able to transfer to a wheelchair from time to time and try standing, which, let me tell you, laying down for so long and like your body dying, it makes you weak. So yeah, I basically, like, I couldn't walk anymore. It was so annoying. But yeah, so after the hospital, they transferred me to this what do you call it, a rehab. Yeah, not a rehab for drugs, for like physical therapy and whatnot. So I was there for about a week and a half maybe, which is really good, because when I got there, they were like, oh, people usually stay here between 3 to so on weeks. And so my recovery was really fast and really good, which I'm super duper grateful for, because I would not have been able to stay another day inside of that rehab. It was so... As soon as I got there, I knew I wanted to leave. And so, yeah. So basically, I was there to be able... I went there so that they were able to help me walk again, get back up on my feet, and be able to use my arms again. Because like I said, I was dying, so my body did weaken a lot. Like, a lot. So as I was there, I was working with physical therapists, occupational therapists, and they were helping me use, you know, my mobility, whatever, I don't know. They were helping me to be able to walk and use my arms again, let's just say that. Because it was hard. Because of like all the cuts I had, those still had to heal, they were treating those every day. Every day I was going to this place where I would go inside of this chamber. Let me tell you, if you're claustrophobic, oh my god, you would die. But basically I had to go into this like clear tube, and it was pretty big because obviously I was able to fit in there. But I guess that tube let out oxygen that was like healing my wounds. Yeah, it was called like oxygen therapy or something. But yeah, so the whole time that I was in the rehab, I was doing that, and also part of when I was in the hospital, I was doing that as well. So yeah, my finger. So basically, I'm missing part of my finger because that illness, it like eats away at your skin, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to say it. No, it doesn't eat away at your skin. Well, maybe, I don't know. It just kind of like kills. It's like it kills off your body. And if it doesn't heal on time, that part of your body stays dead. So it just falls off. And so yeah, so I was able to go home after... I went home in the end of September, the beginning of October. So yeah, it was like a month and a half that I was out of there. Which is really speedy recovery compared to most people. So that was great. And then so after I went home, I was still able to... I was still having to go to the occupational therapist, the physical therapist. They were coming to my house for a little while. And then I started to go do the oxygen therapy to heal all those wounds, because I still did have a lot of the wounds. But after a while, they healed. I would say the whole healing process lasted until... Okay, I got sick August 2017. I wasn't good and able to go to work until June 2018. So it was like, what, 9 months? Almost a year? Yeah, 9 months. Almost the whole year. Which is crazy because, let me tell you, it was the worst time of my life. And it couldn't have come at a more bad time, because when I got sick, I was supposed to start college a couple days later, and I had my driving test to go get my permit and whatnot. So yeah, I couldn't have come at a worse time. But you know what, that's fine, everything happens for a reason, at least I believe so. And so yeah, that's why I'm not in college right now, because I just didn't go back afterwards, because I had to, you know, just work and get back up on my feet, take it slow. Eventually I will go back. Well, eventually I will start. I want to. But it also helped me realize that I guess I don't really know what I want to go for. And I don't want to go until I'm ready and I know what I want to do. Because, I don't know, that's just me. So yeah, I know this video is really quick, and I probably missed like a whole bunch of stuff. And if you guys have questions, you guys can go ahead and comment the questions. I'll probably make a part 2 if you guys want, maybe, since like I did really go through this super duper fast, but I'm telling you guys, and then I can only post a 15-minute video on YouTube. But yeah, so that is the story about how I lost my finger and why I have all these scars all over my body. So if you ever see me in person, you know. I mean, you can still ask, because I really don't care. It doesn't bother me when people ask, like, oh, what happened to you? But I tell them. I know. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. That's all for today's video. Like I said, if you guys have any more questions, you guys could go ahead and comment them down below. I'll be more than willing to answer any questions you guys have. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe. Yes, you watching. Subscribe. Thank you. Alright, bye guys.